What if you were born with nothing? No money. No guidance. Not even a room to call your own. What if your dream felt like a joke to everyone around you? What if the only support you ever had was your own belief? This is not a movie. This is the real story of a boy who started from zero. A true millionaire. No mic. No camera. No subscribers. Just a 3,000 rupees phone, a leaking ceiling, and a dream nobody else could see. But he saw it. And he refused to let it die. And today, he's not just making content. He's making money, memories, and meaning. From Dubai. His name doesn't matter. Because this could be your story too. He was born in a small town in India, not the kind that shows up in travel blogs, but the kind where streetlights flicker and power cuts are normal. His father worked 14 hours a day driving an auto rickshaw. His mother was a school teacher, earning barely enough to keep their ration card valid. He didn't grow up with luxury. He grew up with limits. They lived in a rented 1 BHK on the top floor, the kind that heats up like a furnace in summer and leaks like a tap in monsoon. But he had one escape. A second-hand smartphone his uncle gave him when he passed his 10th board exams. And that phone changed his life. One day, scrolling through Instagram Reels, he saw a boy go viral for doing a simple voiceover on a meme video. He read the caption. Posted just for fun. Didn't expect it to hit 1 million. He thought, wait, this went viral? I can do better than this. He didn't have editing experience. No background in media. No ring light. Not even a tripod. But he had passion. And a little app called CapCut. That night, he created his first reel. Just a few clips, some transitions, and a motivational quote. He uploaded it. Then stared at the screen. Refreshed it every 10 minutes. 0 likes. 0 comments. 0 views. The next day, he uploaded again, and again, and again. 20 days, 20 videos, still nothing. Not even his friends reacted. In fact, they laughed behind his back. People used to say, bro thinks he's a creator now. You need looks for this. Or money. Just get a job. Stop wasting your time. His relatives weren't kinder. At a family gathering, his uncle said, he's on his phone all day. No job. No future. He'll just be a burden to his parents. That night, he stayed awake in the dark, phone in hand, tears in eyes. But you know what he did at 2:47 a.m.? He scheduled the next reel. Because he wasn't posting for them, he was posting for himself. Days turned into months. He built a system. 6 a.m. meditation plus script writing. 9 a.m. household chores. 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. editing reels. 6 p.m. learn from other creators. 9 p.m. upload engage. 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. research trends write. Every single day. No parties. No outings. No weekend trips. He wasn't just chasing views. He was building himself. It was day 127. He uploaded a reel about what if Iron Man was from Bihar? He thought nothing of it. But when he checked back after dinner, 1,000 views. Then 5,000. By morning, 11,000 views and 87 new followers. That number was small. But to him, it was proof. Proof that consistency works. He printed out a small piece of paper and stuck it on his wall. 100 days of failure equals 1 day of magic. What would you do if your 127th post was the one that finally worked? Would you have the patience to wait that long? After that mini viral reel, he started gaining a few followers every day. 50 on Monday. 80 on Tuesday. 120 on Wednesday. One afternoon, he got a DM. Hey, love your edits. Wanna collab? We'll pay 2,000 rupees per reel. His hands shook. He thought, this is it. My first deal. He spent 10 hours editing the perfect reel. Sent the draft. They replied, "Cool. Send the final file with watermark removed." He did. And then? They've blocked him. No money. No reply. Just silence. He sat in disbelief. The 2,000 rupees wasn't a huge amount, but for someone with 17 rupees left, it was everything. That night, he didn't sleep. He didn't eat. He just stared at his cracked ceiling. Is this really worth it? But the next morning, something switched. Instead of breaking him, the scam made him angrier, sharper. He opened Google Docs and wrote one line in bold. Never trust. Always charge up front. Level up or stay broke. He stopped waiting for brands to notice him. Instead, he created mock ads on his own. Fake promo videos for Nike. Edits of famous brands using trending audios. Story-based Instagram reels with fictional sponsors. And guess what? They blew up. Because people thought they were real. He wasn't just a creator anymore. He was becoming a storyteller. But grinding has a dark side. He was now editing 10 to 12 hours a day. Eating one meal. Sleeping 3 hours. His eyes turned red. His back hurt constantly. And mentally, he was cracking. His parents noticed too. His mom said, "Beta, you work so hard. But you look sad all the time." He smiled. But deep inside, he felt like screaming. One night, while exporting a video, his laptop crashed. All files gone. That was the breaking point. He cried. Not like a movie cry, but the kind where you can't breathe. Alone. Silent. Numb. That same night, he opened YouTube. Typed, "How to stay motivated as a creator." He watched a video by a faceless YouTuber who said, "Your success is hiding behind your worst day. Don't stop here." Those words stuck. He made them his wallpaper. And from that day, he stopped chasing perfection. He focused on progress. A month later, he posted a video with a made-up backstory. Imagine if Tony Stark was a broke Indian college student. The edit was fire. The voiceover hit hard. It got 320k views in 48 hours. His DMs exploded. Then came an email. "Hey, we're a clothing brand. Loved your style. We want to collaborate, 10,000 rupees for 2 reels." He paused. His heart raced. He checked if it was fake. It wasn't. He agreed. Made the reels. They paid, up front. He earned 10,000 rupees in one shot. He looked at his screen. Smiled. And whispered, "Now we're playing the real game." Even after his first big payment, he still doubted himself. What if this was a fluke? What if the next video flops? Should I switch to English content now? His brain wouldn't stop. He started over-editing. Spending 3 days on one reel. Deleting videos that didn't feel perfect. His growth slowed down. Until one day, he watched one of his old videos. It was basic, unpolished, but honest. And it had 100k views. That's when he realized, people don't want perfect. They want real. So he went back to his roots. Real stories. Real emotions. Real hustle. After his 10,000 rupees payment, he quietly placed an envelope on the dinner table. Inside was 5,000 rupees. His mom looked at it, confused. "What's this?" "My first earning. Real one." She stared at him for a second. Then, she cried. His father walked in, picked up the envelope, and said, "You earn this. With videos?" He nodded. His dad didn't say much. But for the first time ever, he patted his shoulder. It was the smallest gesture. But to him, it meant everything. Instagram was giving him views. But no long-term income. So he decided to enter YouTube. He started researching long-form versus shorts, watch time, thumbnails, SEO, CPM, RPM, monetization rules. He watched Mr. Beast interviews, Ali Abdaal tutorials, and small creators who went viral. He understood one thing. Attention is the new currency. If I can hold it, I can earn. So he built a new channel. Faceless. No voice. Just powerful stories. He now worked like a machine. Planned content 1 month in advance. Wrote scripts like What If You Never Gave Up. Turned real stories into cinematic edits. Focused on relatable pain points, failure, doubt, success. He used every tool available. Leonardo AI for scenes. Pixverse for motion. Free TTS for voiceovers. CapCut plus DaVinci Resolve for editing. He wasn't lucky. He was intentional. Brands started emailing. Podcasts wanted interviews. People began saying, "He's the next big thing." He didn't react. He just opened his editing timeline and started working on the next video. Because real ones don't flex. They build. One evening, he got an email. Subject: Dubai-based creative studio proposal. He almost skipped it, thought it was spam. But something told him to read it. They wrote, "We've seen your work. We want you to join our global creator team. Remote editing. Monthly pay. And if all goes well, full relocation offer." His hands were cold. He read the mail 5 times. This wasn't just a deal. It was validation. He accepted. 3 months later, he stepped off a flight in Dubai. Wearing 400 rupee shoes and a 200 rupee shirt. But walking like a man worth millions. Standing on the 20th floor, staring at the skyline. He remembered everything. His cracked ceiling. The scam. The hate. The sleepless nights. The rupee 10K deal. The breakdown. And now, he was here. Not because he was the smartest, not because he was the most talented, but because he was the most consistent. He whispered to himself, "This isn't luck. This is proof." He sat alone in his Dubai apartment. New place, new life, but he felt something strange. It was quiet, no yelling parents, no fan buzzing, no leaky ceiling. He opened his old YouTube videos, the first ones. Grainy. Cringe edits. Bad audio. 0 likes. He laughed softly, and cried, because that boy who once said nothing, gave everything. And in return, he gained everything that mattered. Him on his roof years ago. Broken phone. Headphones hanging from one side, sitting on a plastic chair with his back curved, editing in 45 degrees heat. That boy didn't have followers, clients, studio setup, voiceovers, support, or sleep, but he had one thing: faith. Faith in himself, that maybe, just maybe, his dream wasn't foolish, and that's what kept him going. He flew home after 2 years, not as a show-off but as a son. His mom hugged him tightly, saying, "Now I show your channel to all our relatives and neighbors." His dad didn't say much, just handed him the keys to their new fridge and said, "We bought it with the money you sent. Feels like a hotel now." They didn't need Dubai, they just needed peace. And he gave them that. Now questions to you. I wasn't born smart. I didn't have rich parents. Or a perfect accent. Or fancy editing tools. All I had was a vision, that I will not let this life pass me by without trying. What if you posted that one video? What if you didn't stop at 30 followers? What if your 89th upload changed your life? He walks into his apartment. Looks at himself in the mirror. Not a suit. Not a gold chain. Just a hoodie and messy hair. He smiles and says, "I'm not a millionaire. But I'm rich. Rich in peace. Rich in time. Rich in meaning. And that's all I ever wanted." The ones who make it aren't lucky. They're just the ones who didn't stop. From Nillionaire to Millionaire. It's not a dream. It's a choice. If you felt something during this story, share it. If you're dreaming big, Drop a fire in the comments. And if you haven't started yet, start today. This is your sign. Follow for more real stories that feel like your own. Subscribe, comment, stay consistent. Your journey might begin right now.